Hey guys, Mike here for you, and tonight I'm talking about Nirvana Super Shisha Zombie Hunter. You can find this at a few different vendors now, but I picked it up from bestpricehookahs.com. Special thanks to Bassem over there for allowing me to try it out. And with that said, guys, I am going to try to make this as informational as possible, but as short as possible, cutting down my video times. So that said, moving on to things, I've noticed a lot of folks out there kind of questioning about packing methods. As this is a new tobacco out there, it does take a little bit of time for people to play with it and figure out what works best for them. So I want to go ahead and show you how I pack it and how it works for me. So with that, as you see, I'm using a Crown Classic bowl. And as I pack, I just pretty much do it as anything else really in this bowl. Not so much of a fluffy pack or a dense pack, but somewhere in between. Just kind of fluffing it in and then patting it down at the end, making sure that it's not going to touch the foil. And of course, not blocking the holes of the bowl. As I'm packing this, you can see as far as the cut goes, it is a very reddish, fine cut tobacco, and it does have obviously the Doka mixed in. Not too many stems. I do have to pull a few of them out, but nothing serious at all. So with that, moving on to things, guys, I've been going about half an hour, 40 minutes now, it looks like, by the coals, using my Syrian brass Crown Classic bowl, single layer of heavy duty Reynolds wrap, 2 Coca Jamras, and a Maya hose. So let's see what we have. Really nice clouds. I've been really surprised by the clouds of this. They're very, very nice. I'm very pleased by them. Very thick clouds. As far as the flavor goes, tastes just like it smells, and that being a predominant cherry flavor. There is a cooling sensation on it, and I don't really want to say so much of a mint. It is possible it is mint. I do kind of get that flavor, but the flavor of the cherry is really superseding the flavor of the mint. The flavor of the cherry is just so strong, and it is pretty good as far as the strength of the flavor while you're smoking it. Very good, actually. Like I said, I'm about 40 minutes into it and still have got very good, strong flavor out of it. It's not too overbearing, but it's definitely not weak by any means. And again, on the end of it, you get that cooling sensation. And I don't really want to say it's mint because, like I say, I get predominantly cherry. Some of you out there might get more of a mint than what I do. Really what it reminds me of is if you've ever smoked Hookah Frostberry. If you would take how the Frostberry has that cooling sensation on the end of it, it's more of like a blueberry, but then it has that cooling on the end, not so much of a mint. Same with Hookah Ruby Rush. It's the citrus flavor with the cooling sensation on the end of it, and that's what this is like. It's like cherry with a cooling sensation on the end. So it's very good. If you like the cooling sensation, you'll like it. If you like cherry flavors, you're going to like it. Another thing I want to mention is I've noticed people having issues with the heat management. It is a little bit heat sensitive at first until you get it down. Like I say, I use the Crown Classic bowl and it's the best bowl for me. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my whole pattern, and if you have a Crown Classic bowl, hopefully this will help you guys. So here you go. As you know, the Crown Classic bowl has the holes on the top. So what I do is avoid those holes in the bowl, and I put 2 holes in between each one of the holes in the bowl. Then I move away, go more towards the center, and it's basically a 2-ring pattern with a couple there in the middle. What this does is it allows me to move the coals around the edge of the bowl where less of the area of the bowl has the least amount of holes. And with the holes in the center, most of the holes anyway, it allows it to cook evenly in the bowl. So again, hopefully that helps you folks out there with Crown Classic bowls. So with all that said, guys, I think it's about time for my rating. Go ahead and take a couple more pulls for you. I do like it. I've never been so much of a cherry flavored tobacco fan. So that being in mind, I really do like this. Not something that I would smoke all the time or exclusively, but something I would find myself smoking maybe 3-4 times a week. I do like it. The flavor is very strong in strength. The clouds are nice. Again, Nirvana, folks, be out there aware that the stuff does have Hookah in it, and it does pack a little bit of a kind of a head buzz feeling. I think a lot of folks out there are looking for more of a buzz type feeling, and I think that that term gets thrown around incorrectly a lot. When you're smoking hookah tobacco, some brands are obviously more nicotine level than others. This being one of those, and it does provide a little bit of a head buzz. So take that with a grain of salt, however you'd like to take it. But with that said, that's something to consider. I don't know if you're looking for that or not, but as far as my rating goes, strictly on flavor, clouds, and just all around quality of the tobacco, I know that the longevity is there. I'm able to go 2 sets of coals and then some if I'd like. So I'm just really impressed with this brand of tobacco, and I find myself smoking it quite often. With this particular flavor, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10. Only because, like I say, I'm not too much of a cherry fan, and I really wouldn't smoke it all the time. If I would smoke it all the time, I'd give it a 10 for 10. If you like cherry, something with a little cooling sensation, you'll love this. You might give it a 10 for 10. So with that, that's about all I can say for it. Thanks for watching. Again, you can find this over at bestpricehookahs.com. Go give it a look. Bassem's a great guy. Excellent, excellent vendor. Go check him out. And please, if you can, comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, smoke on.